The Scottish Highlands just witnessed a moment straight out of a fairy tale. Not a scene from a show, but something real, heartfelt, and unforgettable. The stars of Outlander were spotted together again, but not on set. This time, they gathered for something far more personal, a wedding. And not just any wedding, it was Richard Rankin's big day. Fans across the world were stunned, excited, and deeply touched as behind-the-scenes moments began to surface. So what exactly happened at this secret Scottish wedding? Who showed up? And what does this tell us about the bond shared by the cast, even off-screen? Let's dive into it. Richard Rankin isn't just another actor in a costume drama. For fans, he's Roger Wakefield, an essential piece of the Fraser family story. But beyond the screen, Richard is a grounded, private, and deeply respected Scottish actor whose charm has made him a fan favorite over the years. Born in Glasgow, Scotland, Richard started his career in theater and television long before he joined the world of His real name is Richard Harris, but he changed it to Richard Rankin after seeing a street named Rankin during a walk in the West End of Glasgow. That one decision would become a name fans around the world now know and love. When Richard first joined Outlander in Season 2, not everyone knew what to expect. He stepped into the shoes of Roger Wakefield, an Oxford historian who finds himself pulled into a time-traveling love story with Brianna Fraser, the daughter of Claire and Jamie. At first, some fans weren't sure how Roger would fit into the main story, but as the seasons passed, Richard's performance won over even the toughest critics. He brought heart, strength, and quiet courage to the role. His chemistry with Sophie Skelton, who plays Brianna, gave us some of the most emotional moments in the series. But Richard Rankin's life outside the show is very different. He has always kept a low profile, choosing privacy over publicity. He doesn't talk much about his personal relationships in interviews, and he rarely shares glimpses of his private life on social media. That's why the news of his wedding came as such a surprise to fans. No hints, no headlines, just whispers, and then photos started to appear. The location, a beautiful remote venue in the Scottish countryside. Some fans believe it was a historic castle or estate, fitting for someone who spends most of his on-screen life surrounded by kilts, stone walls, and misty hills. But this wasn't a publicity stunt or a flashy event. It was intimate, heartfelt, and very Richard. Sources close to the event say the guest list was small, carefully chosen, and yet something magical happened. Many of Richard's co-stars from Outlander, people he worked with for nearly a decade, showed up to support him. Some traveled across continents, others rearranged busy filming schedules. Because this wasn't just another wedding, it was a reunion of a family formed through years of storytelling. In many ways, Richard's character Roger is someone who always tries to do what's right. He is loyal, dependable, and quietly strong. Interestingly, these are the same qualities people who know Richard in real life often use to describe him. He's not the loudest in the room, he's not chasing headlines, but when he speaks, people listen. And when he commits to something, whether it's a role or a relationship, he gives it his full heart. As the images from the wedding begin to surface, fans are reminded of the deep friendships that were formed on the set of Outlander. These weren't just co-workers attending an event, they were longtime friends coming together for one of the most important days of Richard's life. In the next section, we'll reveal exactly which Outlander cast members showed up, what they wore, and how they made the day even more special. But for now, just imagine it. The soft sounds of a Scottish folk band playing in the background, the sun setting over rolling hills, and familiar faces from your favorite show, all gathered not for a scene, but for a celebration. Richard Rankin may play a time-traveling historian on screen, but on this day, he made his own timeless memory.